Now, let's continue together with our lesson about the Meccan Surahs and the Madinan Surahs. We talked about the first and second points of comparison between the Meccan and the Madinan Surahs. Now, we will talk about the third point of comparison. Most of the verses of the Meccan Surahs are short. An example of this is in Surah Ash-Shams. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. By the sun and its brightness, and the moon as it follows it, and the day as it unveils it. As for the Madinan Surahs, their verses are usually long, as shown in Surah Al-Ahzab. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. And remember when we took a covenant from the prophets as well as from you, O Prophet, and from Noah, Ibrahim, Moses, and Jesus, son of Mary. We did take a solemn covenant from all of them. Wonderful, my beloved students. Now let's discuss the next point regarding Meccan and Madinan Surahs. Verses in Meccan Surahs often begin with a call to all people, which is the call, O people. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. O humanity, worship your Lord, who created you and those before you, so that you may become mindful of Him. As for the Madinan Surahs, they often begin their verses with a call to the believers. This is because it is directed towards them, as the rulings of worship and transactions were revealed to them after the noble prophetic migration. Therefore, the call, O, you who have believed, is always prevalent in the Madinan Surahs. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. O believers, seek comfort in patience and prayer. Allah is truly with those who are patient. Now we will learn together the fifth and final point of comparison between the Meccan Surahs and the Madinan Surahs in the Holy Quran. The Meccan Surahs challenge the Arabs to produce something similar to this Quran, even if it is equal in length to just one of the noble surahs. This can be seen in Surah Yunus. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Or do they claim He made it up? Produce one surah like it then, and seek help from whoever you can, other than Allah, if what you say is true. The verses of the Meccan Surahs also narrate the stories of previous nations that perished because of their disbelief and stubbornness. An example of this is shown in the following verses. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The people of Ad rejected the messengers. When their brother Hud said to them, Will you not fear Allah? I am truly a trustworthy messenger to you, so fear Allah and obey me. On the other hand, verses in Madinan Surahs refer to the people of the other divine books, which are Jews and Christians, and provide evidence for them. An example of this is shown in the following verses. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. And now when a messenger from Allah has come to them, confirming their own scriptures, some of the people of the book cast the book of Allah behind their backs, as if they did not know. Similarly, the Madinan Surahs of the Quran talk about various rules, like marriage and divorce. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Divorced women must wait 3 monthly cycles. In conclusion, we have learned that the Meccan Surahs are the ones that were revealed to the noble Prophet, peace be upon him, before the noble Prophet's migration. The Madinan Surahs are the ones that were revealed to the noble Prophet, peace be upon him, after the migration. The Meccan Surahs talk about the pillars of Islam and topics regarding the beginning of Islam. They discuss the beliefs of unbelievers and polytheists. They contain stories of previous nations and challenges Arabs to come up with something like this Quran. The verses of these surahs are short, and the prevalent call to the Allah Almighty is, O people. The Madinan Surahs contain the rulings on interactions and acts of worship. Allah Almighty also revealed the behavior of the hypocrites through these surahs. It informed the Muslims of the hypocrites' conspiracy against the noble Prophet and Islam. Madinan Surahs contain a response to the people of the other divine books, Jews and Christians, and establish evidence for them. They also describe details of various rules, such as divorce. Finally, verses of Madinan Surahs are long, and the call, O you who have believed, is prevalent. With that, we have finished our lesson. See you in another lesson.